Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today I'm going to be doing the halfway to Halloween tag. I was tagged by Jen at Miss Spooky Nerd, so thank you so much for tagging me. Let's get into the questions. The first question is, are you a fan of haunted houses? Yes. Yes, I am. I love going to haunted houses. Do they scare the shit out of me? Yes, they do, but they're still so much fun. But I haven't been to one in several years. And now that I'm in the Houston area, I really need to go to some of these bigger haunted houses because I know they're going to scare me even more, and I'm here for that. Question 2 is, what is your favorite ghost story or haunted lore? I would say my favorite is your classic Lizzie Borden story or Annabelle or The Exorcist, Amityville Horror, but also I'm from a very, very small town in Ohio and we had our own slew of ghost stories and haunted areas that I really like the Gretchen's Lock ghost story. There was even a book written about Gretchen, and that is by Brian K. Little. This is a small indie author from that area. I haven't read this yet, and I plan on reading this sometime this spooky season. Third question, do you plan on purchasing any Halloween decor this year? And if so, what are you planning on picking up? Maybe. We live in a very small apartment and our storage is lacking, so if I buy something, I don't have anywhere to put it when the season is over. I like the old vintage retro decor. It reminds me of home, it reminds me of childhood, and I love it. Candy corn, love it or hate it. I don't like candy corn or any of those, like they make the little pumpkins too. I don't like those candies. You're chewing like wax that has sugar in it, and it's a texture thing for me, I think. I just don't like it. I don't get the candy corn hype, and I'm sorry, but it's not good. It's gross. Question 5, are you big into costumes and dressing up for Halloween? Kind of. I dressed up more as a kid, obviously. I don't mind, like I'll dress up, but the costumes are just so expensive that I hate paying like over $50 for a costume that's made out of like paper thin material and will rip at any sudden movement. But I like the idea. I like doing Halloween makeup. I think that's fun. And I would like to dress up for Halloween if I had somewhere to go. I think if I had to purchase a costume, I would try to shoot for Pennywise or Beetlejuice type costume. I don't know, I could probably get Garrett to do some kind of couples costume. I don't know. We'll see what happens this year. What is one activity you want to do that's on your spooky season bucket list? I have a few. I want to go back and do a haunted house. I haven't done one, like I said, in several years, and I would like to go back. I would also love to do the Galveston, Texas, like ghost tours that they have there. I think that would be really fun. And I do want to go to a pumpkin patch because I've never been to one, and that's really sad. So I need to get to a pumpkin patch this year. What book, series, and movies scream Halloween to you? So I have a few. This first one is kind of a combination, and that's The Diary of Ellen Rimbauer, My Life at Rose Red, and the Rose Red miniseries written by Stephen King. I love watching that series. It's very creepy, and I started reading this book many years ago. I've had this forever. I've never finished it, so I really need to read this and then rewatch the series. I watched that whole series one time for Halloween with some friends. I loved it. It was a really fun time. I like Friday the 13th, the Halloween series, like Michael Myers. Those are really fun. I also love Halloween Town. Love the Halloween Town movies. They are just so nostalgic and so cute. And I used to watch them all the time growing up. Hocus Pocus, obviously. Some more books. I always think of Stephen King when I think of Halloween. He's one of my favorite authors. Needful Things is one of my favorites. Haven't read this in a few years. Should probably reread it. I also think of Junji Ito. My favorite is Uzumaki. This book actually did give me weird dreams after reading it, which is really cool to me because books don't normally do that. This book is very, very creepy, and I highly recommend Junji Ito if you love horror manga. You have to read Junji Ito. You have to. I don't know what you're doing if you're not reading it, but put this at the top of your list, please. Also think, of course, of Dracula by Bram Stoker. I still haven't read this book. I don't know what I'm doing with my life either, okay? I don't know. Another book that I really need to read, really loved the Netflix series, I thought it was really good, and that's The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. I need to read this. I know. How do you typically spend your Halloween night? I used to spend my Halloween night as a kid, obviously going trick-or-treating, but then me and my mom loved watching Ghost Hunters. I think that's what that show was called. Oh God, it's been so many years. But we would watch their Halloween, like, live events, and that was really fun. I love watching scary movies, obviously. Here where we live now, there's really no trick-or-treaters in this apartment complex, which makes me very sad because I have a really, really cute candy dish that looks like a little witch's cauldron, and at the bottom it says "You've been poisoned," and I think it's adorable. Last year, what did we do? Last year I think we just hung out at the house because we ended up adopting Melody in October of last year, super close to Halloween, so we didn't really do a whole heck of a lot. Really love watching like the cheesy ghost hunting shows. Those are really fun, I'm gonna be honest with you. And yeah, just all the spooky Halloween vibes. Last question, what does Halloween mean to you? I love Halloween. Halloween feels very nostalgic for me just because I remember going trick-or-treating with my dad and my friends, watching those ghost shows with my mom. I love all of the, I am one of those people, I love this pumpkin spice. I know, I'm sorry, but I do love the warm, cozy drinks, the snacks, the cookies, like the Pillsbury cookies that are just, it's just a plain cookie with sugar. I think those are so good. It makes me miss home. It really does, because I love it. I loved how my mom would decorate the whole house for Halloween. Hopefully this year I can kind of recreate some of that vibe. I just gotta throw away more crap out of the storage unit so I have room to put more crap in it if I can find some stuff that I want to buy and decorate. The last thing for this tag is to tag your spooky friends, so I will tag some people down below, and if you want to do this tag, feel free. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Jen for tagging me in this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!